Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a puzzle room. You know what that means? We get to bash our heads against the wall for like, God knows how long. But the situation is certainly not good. We had no choice but to go through the chromatic door because Kay kind of forced our hand. And by that I mean he threw Sigma and Phi into the room with no choice in the matter. We don't know what happened to Temioji or Clover or Dio or Kay. But hopefully they're alright. So, let's get the hell out of this room. Well, there's the safe. What's this thing over here? A red button. The sun. The 9th lion eating the sun. Huh. So what does that do? Oh, okay, it does that. And not much else. Hold on, what's this? Hourglass of red sand. And hourglass of yellow sand. So are there more on this side? No. Alright, hold on. Let's turn the lights on first. Okay, those turn off. So what's this over here then? Can we open this? Oh god, yeah, no. Let's not even look at that right now. So, binders we can't read. Can we check anything over here? No. Can we check anything over here? No. Nothing over here either. But there's this thing right here. Anything down here? Okay. So alright, so the other thing we can fiddle around with is a bunch of buttons. A bunch of power switches. Something started up. Oh! Hey look, it's the rec room! There's nobody there. No D or K either. Nothing. Ah, so I flipped the one switch and turned on the rec room. So if we flip all of them. Alright, there's 4A, there's 4B, there's the AB room. Alright, so what happens if I turn the lights off now? Alright, they stay on. Still can't do anything with that. Or that. Ah! TMJYUSGG. Okay. Why do I feel like I'm gonna need this or something? I'm gonna write all these down. And Okay. That wasn't there before, but it seems like it's important for something. Alright, so what's the deal with this? Oh. Can I combine these? No. An R11 on the top. And then, what's this one? Okay, that was weird. My game stopped responding. 11 and 4. A 4-second clock. Alright, well, we only have 2 hourglasses right now. Ow. Turn the lights back on. Alright, so these turn off when the lights aren't on. We should be able to do something with these. A red chair, a yellow chair, and a green chair. Oh! A login screen. Enter the... Is the password based on what was written on the... Let me check. Yes, it is. Oh my god, game. Alright, so... What is this, though? Change the colors to the correct ones by collecting the hexagons and triangles. Okay. So there's one on the other side, which means that the solution is this one right here. So I just need to... So only the triangles are supposed to be red and everything else is supposed to be green. Okay. So only the triangles should be red and everything else should be green. There we go. Alright, now we got something else. Alright, what is this? Alright, what? I was you. Huh. Alright, well, we still have this one. So this was a red chair, which means we need the red password. The red password was the big long one. YUV. GJ. Alright. Hold on. Let's go see what this one's looking like first. So only the triangles are supposed to be green now. Everything else should be red. Okay. Alright, so only the triangles have to be red this time. me see this again. Oh, I have this all wrong. I need to get all these he's red. I've been trying to do the opposite. Alright, hold on. Okay, that's almost it. There you go. Wild guessing. Alright, what do we got this time? I was you, will be me. Or still this middle one. Alright, so the yellow password. Yellow password was G D Q N Y. Alright. So this one's different. Determine the value in seconds for each hourglass and fill in the blanks. The value is a single-digit number. Place a 0 before it. So we have a red and a yellow one. Hold on. Four seconds. 11 seconds. So red is 4 and yellow is 11. Surely there's more than just 2 of them. So red is 4. And yellow is 11. Wait, no. The hell? That went down so fast. I'll show you yellow one. So if this one's 11, wouldn't this be like 10? Then yellow is 11. Hold on, what's that? Oh wait, that's Golem Bay. I wonder. What if I turn some of these off? Nothing. Oh, 4-second hourglass and an 11-second hourglass. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Okay, you know what? I think this is one of those look up the answer situations because I'm going to be here all day otherwise. So give me just a second. Okay, so turns out for the most part I was actually right. The only one I was getting wrong was the blue one. The blue one is 7. All right, what do we got? All right. Hold on. I was you, will be me. I was you, will be me. Wait a minute. We can turn some of these off. So I don't need everything. There we go. Well, it's not here. Oh? Oh, this one. Moon, moon, sun. Alright, but there's also the safe password. The other password. Which I need to turn some of these back on. Alright, I don't need you. I think it's in this one. Yeah. So if we do this, we can get the other password. Alright, where's our secret? Star, sun, moon. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. So, star, sun, moon. Alright. What is our file today? Oh my god, there's 16 pages. 4B graffiti. Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. It appears to have been written in some sort of weird paint. Memento Mori is a Latin phrase that translates roughly to remember death / mortality. Ninth clearly refers to ninth, which is to have been spelled wrong, likely on purpose. Perhaps it's an anagram of the word on the wall, a warehouse. If it is, what does this one mean? The hourglass display in the background is actually a 4-second timer. It doesn't actually have much practical use except for maybe really important patient people. If you're at a restaurant waiting for your food to come out, for example, hey, how long are you gonna make me wait? I've already flipped this hourglass 100 times. Technically, 100 times would be 400 seconds, which is 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Saying 100 times is much more dramatic and therefore much more likely to get a desirable response to the wait staff. Alright. There are a measure of how much of a gentleman you are. Somewhere deep in the United Kingdom is an organization that tracks all gentlemen, determining their caliber based off an ancient and Byzantine collection of rules and guidelines. Each year during the spring, a representative of this organization conducts a curious investigation of each member's behavior for at least appears to, and then awards gentle points based on what they saw. The following form was used: old ladies escorted across the street times top hats owned times puzzles solved times money given to gentlemen tracking organization equals total gentle points. A small survival knife. It has Merbenhans stamped on the flat of the blade. Blade length 150mm, blade width 30mm, blade thickness 3mm. There's blood on it, but whose blood? And then several of the hallways of 4B use special locks indicated on the map by arrows. On the far side of each arrow is a lever. Pulling those levers will unlock the locks. Once this has been done, you can explore the entire area at your leisure. The law of cause and effect. Specifically, that cause must precede every effect. At the quantum level, however, things aren't quite as immutable. The principle of quantum superposition holds at least that any physical system, such as an electron, exists at least partially in all of its theoretical states or configurations, but when measures gives a result corresponding to only one of them. A classic example of this is the double slit experiment, where light appears to behave from both a wave and a particle. One of the interesting implications of this is that, in a sense, you are influencing the past. By observing a system, you are defining the cause of an effect you witness, and in a way, altering the past. Normally, I comment here that the quantum level is where shit gets real, but given the nature of this phenomenon, it seems like it would be more accurate to say that the quantum level is where shit gets unreal. And then, oh god damn it, what is this? Ronald Knox, a mystery writer from the UK, published the following as his rules for writing a mystery novel. 1. The criminal must be mentioned early on. 2. All supernatural or preternatural agencies are ruled out. 3. No more than one secret room or passage. 4. No hitherto undiscovered poisons may be used, nor any appliance which will need long scientific explanation. 5. No extrasensory perception or similar powers can appear. 6. No accident must ever help the detective, nor must he have an unacceptable intuition which proves to be right. 7. The detective must not commit the crime. 8. The detective must declare any clues are discovered. 9. The stupid friend of the detective, the Watson, must conceal nothing from the reader. 10. Twin brothers and doubles generally must not appear unannounced. Uh-huh. Alright, well, that doesn't sound all that important. So what was the safe password again? Moon, sun. Alright, let's get out of here. And there's our star cards. So we can use these to play the AB room any free 45 minutes. And then we got our key. Alright. Where is that door? Right here. Let's get the hell out of here.
Wait.
What?
I just realized something.
Yeah? What's that?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are.
Yeah?
What they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage.
Yeah, but will Zero Jr. let us see that stuff?
Are you following me?
Yeah? You're right. You're talking about stuff that's been recorded, right? Footage of the past. If they store that, we might be able to see it.
Yeah. I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Definitely. What do we do?
Leave that to me.
You know how to use this thing?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles. Everything's designed to do something, and once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to. See?
Monitoring video data. Looks like this is it. Good work.
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
Wait. What the heck is this? Everything says no data.
Let's check the log. Damn it. This isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
By who? By Zero?
That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Oh, god damn it. I knew it wasn't gonna let us see anything. Damn. Well, that's a little frustrating. That footage could have told us a lot.
Yeah. It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
Hey, what's this?
Want to open it?
Yeah.
It says GAULEM status.
That should be the system logs of those robots. I told you about them in the pantry, remember?
Yeah. You mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shoot. Nothing. Everything's here smell race too.
Looks like it.
I guess there isn't anything we can... Wait a second.
What is it?
There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling. Oh! There is data! I knew it! That golem we met is still functional.
What do you mean? I thought you told me GAULEM, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
Yeah. But he said that his, what passes for a golem's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Can we see his logs?
Already on it. Here you are.
Then, try the one that says cache. These file names all just seem like random characters. Whatever. Just pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is...
Yeah, that's what I thought. This is probably from right after Kay decked us. We'd be tossed into that white door on the left in a minute. Just watch. See?
interesting. This is the footage that GAULEM pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here.
Exactly.
So, if we go back through these files...
Yeah. We might be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice. Great work, Sigma.
Come on, I told you I don't need your kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. We started going through the rest of the files. The security footage showed Kay and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good.
Alright, well at least they're alright. Well, less Dio, but more Kay is alright.
Looks like they're both fine.
That just leaves Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark. I opened my mouth to continue, and then it happened. What the? My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear it. I staggered, my balance gone. What the heck? What? Why is she talking like that? What the? She sounds like someone playing a tape of her voice all sped up. What's going on here? I can't understand what she's saying. And why is she moving so fast? It's like watching a video on fast forward. What the hell is... Wait. Could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow. So it just looks like everything is speeding up. I still couldn't make out what she was saying, so I just nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I tried to sort out what was happening to me. That was weird. I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. Fi, who had been sitting in front of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
Her voice sounded normal again, and she wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. I let out a quiet sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's good.
What was that, though?
You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they got lost and found?
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in.
Oh my god.
Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah. I think I must just be getting tired. Kinda surprised it didn't catch up to me sooner.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
A disease? Right! That Radical 6 thing. For a moment I thought of Radical 6, but I didn't want to worry Fi if I didn't have to. Better to stay quiet about it. Why? That's something important you should tell her!
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
Where are you, my mom?
Fine. No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
What is this?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of GAULEM's cache.
When was this recorded?
See you in a minute.
Up there on the right. That looks like some sort of time code.
Can you figure it out?
No. It's just a bunch of numbers. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
K? Oh, it's K.
Yeah.
He looks at his bracelet here. Probably checking how much time is left.
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
21 minutes. So that means this footage is from 21 minutes before the primary doors opened, right?
Exactly.
And that would have been the white doors in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means what we're seeing here is Kay 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
That means this is right after he tried to restitute Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other
I
angles?
looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
You mean that this is a record of what happened right around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
Yeah. About a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Huh. Oh. Someone's coming in. Clover. Luna? Is that Clover behind her?
Yeah. This is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. It looks like Clover's just going off on Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Want to listen to it?
What the hell is this?
Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Well, we won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Huh?
Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours, 10 minutes, things suddenly change.
Uh-huh.
Here.
Hey, they're gone. As I watched, Clover moved steadily closer to Luna, who backed away almost as if she were frightened. Oh my god. Are you serious? Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another? No, you said this was it.
Yeah. This is the only one that I found.
Which means that Clover could have been the killer.
Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover left. She looked like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah. This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Dio! He's disappeared too. Down below the bottom of the frame. What's he up to?
I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it.
Why?
Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
You're saying he was lying. He wasn't in the 4B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah. So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
And whatever it was, it happened during this time?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, now he's left. And it looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise.
Like what?
The cyan door opening? Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
And that's when Kay showed up. When he heard Kay open the cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame, just like the
If
others.
Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright?
Sure.
Alright, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
There's Kay coming in from the bottom of the frame. And he's checking the time on his bracelet. So we've come full circle, huh?
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he'll tell us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure.
So it's either Clover or Dio.
This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
I ran over to the footage in my head. 0 hours 1 minute, Clover and Luna enter the room. For 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. 0 hours 10 minutes, they both move out of frame. 0 hours 11 minutes 40 seconds, Clover exits the room. 0 hours 12 minutes, Dio enters the room. Dio also immediately exits the frame. It seems likely that Dio was up to no good during this period. 0 hours 13 minutes, Dio exits the room. 0 hours 13 minutes 10 seconds, Kay enters the room. Kay also disappears from the camera's field of view. At this point, there are 16 minutes where nothing happens. 0 hours 29 minutes, Kay enters the frame. He looks at his bracelet. It says 21 minutes, the remaining time until the primary doors open. There seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is... Fuck me, I have to choose. Can I say first? I think it was Clover, honestly. But Dio is also... I think it was Clover.
What makes you think so? Luna could still have been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
That footage alone isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one other thing into account, then the case against Clover gets a lot stronger.
What is that element?
Dio's behavior at the White Doors. Kay wanted us to enter the White Doors. I told him I wouldn't leave 3 people to die. Do you remember what Dio said?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He obviously knew that only you and I would be going through the door. Do you get it?
Yeah. He knew he had Luna's bracelet, which means he also knew Luna was dead. Is that what you're getting at?
Exactly. If he didn't know she was dead, he would never have said that. The moment Kay suggested we go through the doors, he would have brought it up. That's impossible. How are they supposed to get that through without Luna? But he didn't even mention her, like he didn't expect her to be there. Why would he do that? I can only think of 2 reasons. One, that when Dio entered that room, Luna was already dead. Or 2, he killed Luna himself. The second one doesn't seem likely though. If Dio had killed Luna, he probably would have made a point to hide that. I'm guessing he probably would have asked where she was. Where's Luna? Sigma and Phi won't be able to get through the White Doors without her. He seems like the kind of guy who'd go out of his way to feign ignorance of a crime he committed. In this case, though, he said nothing. That doesn't clear him, of course, but it does make it a lot less likely that he was the killer. If he wasn't the killer, then we're left with only one other option.
When Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Interesting. That's pretty much what I thought too. And it does seem like Clover had a motive.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Yes. The movement of the A-B rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth.
And considering if this is the same Clover from 999, she's already been axe murderer once before, it wouldn't be far-fetched for her to kill again.
She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door. She would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We don't have any proof, so...
Yeah.
Quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know. Oh, there was one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No. Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went.
Of course not.
And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
So Zero Senior's identity.
Unknown.
Okay. Well, let's go find Clover. I guess we're not going to know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth. Let's see if she's even alive.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
She is. She has to be.
I sure hope so.
But where could she have gone? Like, her and Tenmyoji on 2 different occasions have completely vanished into the thin air. And we still don't know where the hell Quark is in this timeline. The last time we saw him was in the treatment center, but we haven't gone to the treatment center this time. Alright, welcome back to Warehouse A! No one's here.
Yeah. Alright, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah.
You search rooms 1 and 2. I'll take 3 and 4.
Got it. Alice. Luna. The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. Just this strange, cold shell, and every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul. Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. I turned and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same. Nobody in them. Except Alice and Luna. The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong? You need to get it together. What are we doing right now?
Looking for the others.
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go.
Yeah, you're right. Fi turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heaved myself up off the wall and followed. What the? When and how and why? The first thing I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror. Why are they handcuffed? My stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea up into my throat. The lead ball turned to ice and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. I could feel it in the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. The cool, limp feel of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I had left. I wrapped a trembling hand around the end of the bed and hauled myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. My heart hammered away at my ribs, and my chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
Yeah. I guess the partition was in the way.
Yeah.
They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed. Why?
Look. See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
So you're saying it wasn't one of them that did this?
Probably not.
Whoa, what the hell? There's a cut in Tenmyoji's left hand. It looks like it's probably from a knife or something. Something similar. Must have been deep.
And the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. Don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
The penalty. When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. The needles in their bracelets activated and...
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected. The tubocurarine must have killed them.
Do you think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them. They didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you got a point. What's wrong?
I take back what I just said.
What? You find something?
Yeah.
What? Vi bent down to pick something up and handed it to me. Quark's bracelet! A cyan bracelet. This was Quark's.
Correct.
So that means
It has
Quark
9
is
BP.
dead.
There's no mistake.
What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
No. No! This can't be happening. Not Quark.
Hey, Sigma. Calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
Were you listening to the rules of the game, Fi? If your heart stops, your bracelet comes off. But...
In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
Ray of hope?
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
Yeah.
That's impossible. Zero Jr. told us that they only come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Right, he's got 9 BP. Wait, so you're saying he escaped, then came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead, huh?
Well, not yet.
You need to think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be.
Huh. Really? So you're saying this is what we want to happen?
That's enough! Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Fi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. Are you sure about that, though? What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
Why?
Clues
What kind of clues?
to who might have killed them. Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
With Quark's bracelet, Clover and Temioji would have been able to go through the white doors. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
What's wrong?
I can't find anything.
Huh?
I should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find it.
Right.
Do you think the killer took it?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
Vi knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Then, after a moment, I saw her hands stop.
Look. See your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Yeah, it does.
I'm sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
It's written in blood. Must be Temioji's.
It says 016.
What does that mean?
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use. Can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with the soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who'd killed her.
016, huh? Maybe, but the only people who could have done it are Kay and Dio. Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean.
No. There's also Quark. I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
Damn it. This is hopeless. I can't keep up anymore. Everything here is a goddamn mystery. Like, what about that old woman we found? Who killed her? The movement of the AB room makes Luna seem the most suspicious. But wouldn't would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped out the knife up in the handkerchief. Of course, now Luna's dead too. So who could have killed her? The footage from the security camera, paired with Dio's behavior, makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect. But now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? And who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist, and why did they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? When is this? Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries. I feel like my head's about to explode. Please, Vi, give me something, anything. A clue, a hint. Come on, you gotta have something.
The luminol.
Huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they want to test.
That's it?
No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint. So you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's glowing.
And that would mean?
That would mean... the rec room! Fi and I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I'd been looking for. My God, this just keeps going. My God, every time it feels like we get something, more mysteries just pile up on top of it. We still haven't seen Dio and Kay. Are they still in their room? Alright, here we are. What the? Who? Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think, was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect the brain from constant emotional bombardment? They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death, but when death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say that two species of animal come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded near death. Species A feels pain, but Species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by Species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, some Species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, Species A is eliminated and only Species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, no, millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from Species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by a million years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy. I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
So what? Quark's a mass murderer now? Yeah, you're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. And we've also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There's no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark. That means...
Being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Alright then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Fi and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the White Door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. No, wait. There had been one time. One time when I wasn't watching, the few minutes in the security office when I'd rested on the couch, could she have snuck out then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. If the round trip took about a minute and she killed them in 4 minutes, the whole thing would have only taken her 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? Just how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast-forwarded, probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had I been like that? It might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but could have been much longer. And where had something like mental processing speed dropping come from? Hey, what you doing there, Fi?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Find anything?
Yeah. 2 things, actually.
Oh?
Take a look at this.
A knife.
Yeah.
There's something engraved on the blade, too. Myrmidons. Is that the name of the manufacturer?
No. It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
This is the knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
I think I've heard those numbers before.
Like, wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that's it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Right, well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words...
Those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
Right.
So if they match, then that means this knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
I know that. What I mean is, why did he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
That would match up with what we saw.
No, wait. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her? If that's what happened, why didn't he just take the knife then? That is true. Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
What?
Don't you remember what I said? I found 2 things. There was the knife and... this.
Hey, this is that
What do you
key.
mean, that key?
We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for her then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she'd hang on to it, just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah?
And now Dio's got it.
Yeah?
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait, Kay's key?
Oh man. You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
What do you mean?
Get over here. Picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
She walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Oh, yeah. So that's it. It unlocks the suit, right?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Before I had time to prepare myself, Fi shoved the key into the slot and twisted. But...
It's no good. Can't get it open.
why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open. But with this axe in here...
You're saying it shorted the suit out or something? Oh, fucking course, that's convenient as
I
hell.
think so. At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder...
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like.
Yeah. No way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
I wonder who he was.
Well, I still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
She'd only been searching a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes.
Look,
What is it?
a spray bottle with luminol in it.
That's the one Tenmyoji had.
Yeah.
Then, does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed them to the sink?
We don't know yet.
Why not?
Kay might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Are you going to check for luminol reaction?
Yeah. If Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in here, though.
It's okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it. Thanks. Just as I thought.
What?
Look, Dio's left wrist.
The underside of its bracelet is glowing.
Exactly.
But why?
Because there are traces of blood on it.
Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
Then that leaves the old woman, Alice, and Tenmyoji.
Right.
Do you remember what Tenmyoji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
Do you think Tenmyoji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have blood on it?
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
I wonder which it was.
No idea. But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Sr.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
What?
One of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah?
Whoa, wait. Are you saying that Dio is Zero
I
Senior?
don't know. The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
Then who killed Dio?
Kay, perhaps?
He has an axe in him.
After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Another descendant of Species B.
Huh?
Nothing. Forget about it. Anyway, if Zero Senior was Dio, then...
All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
gate has been opened.
What? How?
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
The only people alive are Sigma, Phi, and Quark. What? What the hell is happening? That's impossible.
Quark.
Quark? Quark opened a gate. Where did he get a star key then?
Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
I know, I'm coming. Bruh. I know this is gonna run really long, but I'm invested. I need to know how this all ends. I think we're about to reach our final decision, though. Welcome back to Warehouse A again. Damn it! There's no one here. Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
How if I know? How the hell did Quark open an AB gate anyway? Without a star key, he shouldn't have been able to get it
He
open.
must have taken one from Dio or K before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door. Remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you searched them.
Right.
Well, maybe Quark's a suspect after all then. You shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an
That's
axe.
impossible. You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh. Alright, let's go find him.
Any ideas where to look?
Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might be?
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
Yeah? Do you know something I don't? Warehouse B? Ah. The room Dio and K investigated.
Right. Aren't you curious?
Of course. Besides, Quark might be there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move. The director's office.
Probably belongs to the director.
I hope it has one of those chairs.
Chairs?
You know, the folding ones that say director on it on the back. I've always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action or cut or double decaf chai soy latte now.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yeah. Aren't you excited?
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
Yeah, what if Zero Senior was in there waiting for us?
That would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna open
You
it.
don't need to keep asking me if...
Alright, the director's office. Huh.
There's no one here.
That computer's been turned on.
Yeah. Maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell is this?
A lion.
A lion eating the sun. He's fighting. It has a couple input fields for a user ID and a password.
Probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
We're on a time limit, though. Vi turned and headed off towards a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk. I felt compelled to stay and found myself staring at the screen. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then, maybe... well, memento mori. Remember death. I can't read that one. Whoa, wait! This is... What? What the... Where's this from? Remember. Wait, I'm supposed to actually know the answer? Is it remember death? I don't know the password. It was no good. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling I'd seen the ID and password somewhere before. I actually don't remember seeing a password anywhere. But it's not locked. Which means that we did see it somewhere, but I don't remember where. Huh. But yeah, this isn't locked, meaning that we do have the answer. Gonna save again.
There's no one. Yeah, maybe Dio.
The ninth lion.
Sure, I'll give it a shot. Yeah. Might as well forget. We can't get anywhere. Let's see if we can find it. This is the director's. Shall we?
The ninth. Remember death. If the ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death. Hold on. An anagram. Is it? No. I, for the life of me, actually do not remember any kind of password. Like, I'm being brutally honest. I don't remember any kind of password. So apparently we got this somewhere, but where? I think this is another situation where I search for the answer. Because otherwise I'm going to be sitting here all day. Because I literally, I swear, I don't remember ever seeing anything that looks like a password anywhere. If it's an anagram, it'll take me an eternity to figure that out. So it'll be just a moment again. Yeah, I swear to God, I would never have figured this out. So real quick, let me go back real quick. Yeah, I would never figure this out. I know. I don't know how the fuck I was supposed to figure that out. Vi. Come over here.
What's wrong?
I got in.
What? How did you figure out the login?
I don't know. I just knew it. I didn't know it, actually. I looked it up.
What the hell do you mean you just knew it?
I just knew it means I just knew it. You gave me the same line when I asked you how you knew my name.
Why are you bringing that up? It doesn't have anything to do with this.
You sure? It might.
What? I don't...
Well, just forget about that. Come take a look at this.
Sure. Fine. Just let me get right on that. Are you out of your damn mind? Tell me what the hell is going on here.
You tell me.
Why do you know how to log into this computer?
Are you even listening to me? We continued to yell at one another for several more minutes, but no matter what Fi asked me, I could never come up with an answer that satisfied her. Eventually, she seemed to give up.
Fine. You still don't make any sense, but I don't think you're lying.
Damn right I'm not.
The AB game deadline isn't getting any further away. All right. Let's see what this thing has for us. Where are we supposed to start? Looks like there's tons of stuff in here. Oh, can you tell me the ID that you put in? I can try searching for that. Maybe we'll get a hit.
I gave her what she'd asked for. GTF DML016. Her search returned several files. After examining them for a moment, Fi opened one. GAULEM unit details. Are these product specifications for a GAULEM?
Looks like it.
Hold on, real quick. Let me Wait a minute. Hold on. Those letters are highlighted. Huh. Maybe I'm overthinking it. So is GTFDML016 a GAULEM's ID?
Don't ask me. You seem to know more about all this than I do. Fine, whatever. Just read the file. Maybe it'll make more sense. Let's see here.
What the? Luna?
Yeah.
Why is there a picture of Luna in this file?
There's something written underneath it. It says, appearance after application of ABT.
ABT. ABT. That's what that GAULEM was brought up before.
Special artificial biological tissue, what's called ABT. When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes us look right human, it does.
Wait a minute! Doesn't that mean that Luna is a GAULEM?
Things like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like.
What? There's no way! There's no way! There's no way! But it would make sense! How Clover, Tamioji, Kay, and Dio all died.
Truth to tell, I doubt you'll be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you. See, right in the middle.
I see. Luna was a GAULEM. And DML016 was her product ID.
That must have been what GAULEM was trying to tell us when he was stopped. But why? Why would Luna be in the game?
I don't know how autonomous she really is, but I find it hard to believe she would have come here of her own free will.
So you're saying she was sent here by Zero Senior?
Probably. Look. At the bottom of the screen, it shows her current status.
Currently operational. So she's not dead! Which means she could have killed everyone else! Executing special mission? You think her special mission is to participate in the game?
Probably.
So why did Zero Senior want a robot as a participant? You think maybe it was to supervise the rest of us? Maybe if something unexpected happened, she was supposed to correct it or
What
something?
if it was some kind of Voight-Kampf test?
A what?
It's from an old book.
Oh no.
Just to see how human she was. Whether or not 8 people would be able to figure out she was a robot. That might almost explain the whole game, actually. Making us solve puzzles and play the AB game. All of those things could have been designed to give us a chance to see her true nature.
So it's kind of like the Chinese room.
Yeah. Luna is the girl locked in the room. And the 8 of us are the people outside it. Well, like I always say,
It's just a possibility, right?
All what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person.
So that would explain why back at the beginning, she was so passive when it came to the matter of making a decision. She wanted she threw the Sigma under the bus to make that choice as to which door would go through first. When did you figure it out? That she was a golem, I mean.
right now. I didn't know until I saw this stuff.
You're lying. When I told you about what happened with Golem in the pantry, you said something about how this game might be sort of like the Chinese
I
room.
don't know why I said that. It just felt like it made sense.
Like you just knew it.
Yeah. Look, forget about that. See Luna's status?
Operational. Yeah, it says the same thing it did a minute ago. Currently operational. Executing special mission. Whoa! Wait, what the hell?
You
Luna's
think robots die? She was only injected with muscle relaxant.
But if she's a robot, it wouldn't have any effect. So that means she killed everyone else.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes.
Aren't we screwed no matter what, though, considering that most of us are dead?
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Of course! Luna's the one who opened the AB gate!
Might not be the only thing she did. Look,
What do you mean?
the last 3 digits of her product ID.
0616.
And where have we seen that before?
Clover. No. No, I don't believe it. Are you saying it was Luna who handcuffed Clover and Tenmyoji?
We should go check her body. You remember where it is?
The crew quarters, of course. And if she's not there, then that just answers everything. Well, there's Alice, but... Oh my god! We were right.
Yeah.
Why? Why would Luna...
And I trust him.
I was right to not believe her before. Oh my god. They made me feel bad for
5
nothing.
minutes remain until Ambidex game polling.
God, being human sucks sometimes.
Let's go.
I fell for the biggest trap in the
The game
world.
hasn't stopped. If we don't vote, we're going to get penalized.
Yeah. Right. Off we go then. But what choice do I make then? Wait, if Luna's not dead... Then... You know what? No. I think the choice is clear.
Invalid pair detected. Please retry with valid partner.
What do you mean, valid partner? Oh yeah, forgot about this thing.
Right. Luna's bracelet.
Yeah, with her bracelet, there's three in this room. I stepped outside and set Luna's bracelet down, then headed back into the AB room.
2 minutes remain until polling closes.
Alright, I'll go ahead and hit the start button. You ready?
Go ahead.
Alright, this is it.
Wait. Sigma.
What? What? Oh, what the hell? Luna? It's too late, we already started!
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh no! Wait. What the hell is going on? Why is Luna here?
Probably planning on participating in the game.
You mean she's gonna take the bracelet and go into one of the other rooms?
Yeah.
How's she gonna vote?
Trey.
Obviously.
I'm sure of it. Why else would she have come here? If she wanted to vote ally, she could have just waited for the deadline to pass.
She's got 7 BP, right?
Why are you asking, though? Her BP doesn't matter right now. Have you
What?
totally lost it? She doesn't have her bracelet on. And besides, she's a golem. She isn't trying to get out. Whether she has 9 BP or not doesn't mean anything to her.
Then why is she doing this?
Isn't that obvious? She wants to keep our BP below 9. Say she defaulted to ally. We could choose whatever we wanted, and we'd still get 9 BP. She's here to make sure that doesn't happen.
10 seconds remain.
Well, I mean, then, if that's the case, there's only one choice. And that's betray.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And I trust him.
2, 1.
No. I think I can trust Fi this time. She's gonna pick betray. I swear, if I get murdered,
Of the Ambidex game.
I swear to God, Fi, if I get murdered for this,
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna! Where's Luna? I leapt out of the door and ran towards the AB room I thought she'd entered, but she's gone. Where'd she go?
That's odd. We came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already.
Then there it was. No, she didn't take
It
it.
doesn't make sense. Why would she show up just when we're about to vote? There was no reason for her to come here if she was just going to default.
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Right, the results.
Let's go have a look.
Well, she defaulted.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Seeing all those skulls is sad to see. But yeah, we have 10.
Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to ally automatically. And the other 6 got penalized.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
5 of them are dead already, and Quark's bracelet is off.
That means all those penalties are meaningless. We still don't know why Luna showed up, though. There's no reason to come here just to
I
abstain.
can only guess at her reasons. But I'm sure it was part of some plan.
A plan for what?
Who knows? So what do we do now? Whatever Luna's scheming, we still managed to get 9 BP. Do you want to leave?
No, we can't. We still don't know if Quark is safe. No way am I leaving before we find him.
I agree. I hoped you'd say that.
So, are you going to stay?
Of course. Let's get moving.
She spun around and headed for the cyan door. I followed on her heels. Look at this. This is awful. But where could he possibly be besides the treatment center? Shit! He's not here
This
either.
is the last room. Well, the last room we can get into.
And we haven't seen Luna either.
Yeah.
Where the hell did she go? We were standing there, trying to decide what to do next, when we heard a familiar voice echo through the facility.
The number 9 door has been opened.
What?
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
No.
What?
That's not possible.
What's not possible? But she only bit her lip and said nothing. Then, all too soon, it was over.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for
Did she use Quark's bracelet?
As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
What? What just happened? It's all over now, isn't it? We're stuck here, forever.
We should go back to the Floor A warehouse. I need to know if the door actually opened or not.
With that, she was off. Yeah. With a sigh, I turned to follow. We can't just look at the door and tell if it was opened or not.
True. But the projection should tell us.
What? Luna and Quark escaped?
So it would seem.
Why? How? Almost as if on cue, the screen flickered. And Zero Jr. appeared.
Well.
Oh, God.
Zero. Remember your old pal Zero?
Shut up, you.
I'm
You!
guessing somebody's hoping for an explanation about what the diddlio just happened.
Yes! Please, tell me!
Because we're such great friends,
We're not friends.
make an exception and descend from on high to give you the 411. Aren't you happy?
So what's this explanation you've got?
Well, let's start with little Quark. He was given an anesthetic that put him to sleep. While he was out, Luna carried him through to the other side of the number 9 door.
But how'd she open the door?
Quark's bracelet, you silly bunny. It was still in the infirmary. Remember? Luna just hopped over there and picked it up.
So I was right. Quark had 9 BP when the second round ended.
Yup.
But didn't he get penalized after the third round?
He did. But the penalty carrot take away your points. Just your life. The needles popped out and so on, but the points stayed the same.
So Luna took Quark to the door.
And since her bracelet was already off, she wouldn't have suffered the penalty.
No. But it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Alright. She's a golem.
Alright, I think my tale is through.
Okay, well, I've got some questions for you, buddy.
Not you.
Well, good thing you guys don't have questions for V. That guy's a jerk.
This isn't the alphabet.
You must be feeling pretty good if you're able to joke around like that. I mean, 6 people just died here.
It's not really a big deal. That's just how you humans are, after all. So, as long as you make it, nothing else matters. Am I right?
No, you're wrong.
Screw with us.
It's cool. It's cool. I know you gotta act tough. I mean, you chose betray. That means you don't trust Luna, right?
Of course I don't. She's a fucking golem.
Figures? She's a golem. She might even be a murderer. That's why you were planning to leave her here and bone out, wasn't it? You see, it's all about you. Haven't you thought about how sad you made Luna?
She might be a mass murderer. What?
Well, looks like my time here's just about all used up.
Wait. I still have questions for...
I won't wait. I don't like waiting. I waited once, and some half-witted reptile got the better of me because of it. After that, I'm going to make sure to value my time.
Tortoise and the hare.
Alrighty then. I'll see you when I see ya. Have a nice trader.
So that's it? We're just screwed? For a few long moments, Fi and I just stared at the spot on the wall where Zero had disappeared. Where had Quark been? Who had given him an anesthetic? And why? We had no idea who killed everyone. And Zero Senior's identity, as well as the purpose of the nonary game, remained a mystery. As for our futures, what are we supposed to do now? I hadn't meant to say the words out loud, but there they were.
Tortoise won because he kept going even when it looked hopeless. I think we should do the same. We've got plenty of time after all. We'll give the dead the closest thing to a funeral we can manage. And when that's done, we'll start looking. Even if I never leave this place, I'll figure out why we were here. I swear it.
I looked at the fire in her eyes and nodded. If nothing else, at least we had a purpose. Is this a game over? Yeah. Wow. All that for a game over. Which means that One path remains, and it's to choose ally with Luna. But I think we went through a hell of a lot, so we're going to do that next time. And then after that, now that I know the truth, I am not falling for this bullshit again. I am picking Betray against Luna. No questions asked. I think I can trust Fi far more now than I could back at the beginning sometimes, but I feel like she can be trusted. So, we're going to go back to round 3, and then I'm going to save the game. We will have our confrontation.
Two minutes remain until polling closes.
Yeah, shut up. We'll deal with that next time.